Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is back, but is this new movie a career revival or a career killer? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Michael and Trevor Show. Today's episode, we're breaking down Benny Safdie's new film, The Smashing Machine. This was a intense movie, to
Yeah.
say the least, in my opinion, at least. A little overview of this film is Mark Kerr. This is his journey as a legendary MMA fighter, battling everything from addiction, fame, and his own identity in the late 90s MMA.
Yeah. And if you watch this movie, if you liked it, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to our channel. A lot of content coming out, especially in October here.
Yeah.
We got some good things coming. So check us out. We got TikTok, Instagram. We're everywhere.
And of course, this is going to be a spoiler review of the film. You can't talk about this film without spoiling things.
Yeah. Follows a true story.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to get into some deep things here.
Yeah. And I do want to say, I went into this movie as blind as possible about his life, because there's a movie that's similar, The Iron Claw, that I was really excited for. I accidentally did a little bit too much background knowledge, and before watching it, and I found out some things, and I'm like, I felt like it would have had more impact for me if I didn't know what was going on going into the film. So I try to do that with this.
Yeah, and I had no background for Iron Claw, so that was the craziest thing. Like, it didn't even seem real. This one, we'll get into, how deep it gets, but definitely a lot of similarities. I felt watching this.
Yeah.
And Iron Claw. Obviously, this follows UFC, which is like actual fighting. That was WWE.
Okay, that's still fighting.
No. It's actual fighting, but it's more like a popularity contest.
Correct.
But where do we even start? Did we start with The Rock?
Well, okay, let's start. Yeah, let's start with The Rock. So
this is, I feel like, one of the big headlines, because The Rock kind of gets clowned a little bit for his role. He's never really gotten like a lot of respect, I feel like, for a lot of his roles. At least maybe a couple of them, but he also plays some more.
He's always played the action hero.
Yeah.
Every movie from Rampage to Jumanji films. I mean, whatever the one is with
the Game Plan.
The Game Plan, yeah, whatever. The Game Plan.
One of the first movies we ever probably saw with him when we were kids. But one of the big standouts here, I mean, he doesn't look like The Rock.
No, he transforms into Mark Kerr. It was weird watching it, because I knew it was The Rock, but he kind of disappeared into the role. The only thing that kind of threw me off was he spoke like The Rock. Like, I could tell it was his voice.
Yeah. He had that like soft spoken. I think he played the role really well, though.
Oh my gosh. I really wouldn't be surprised if he wins, or if he's at least nominated for Actor of the Year.
Yeah, there's just so many. Like, we just saw
movies out right now.
We didn't get to review One Battle After Another, but I mean, just last week with Leonardo, or 2 weeks ago, that was a great performance. We've seen a lot this year.
But for me, this is a transformative role for Dwayne Johnson. I think he personally should lose the moniker The Rock and just go by Dwayne Johnson if he wants to revitalize his career, because that's how we all know him. Oh, The Rock, The Rock, The Rock. But if he wants to be a serious actor, Dwayne Johnson.
But I feel like at this point, he's like ultra famous. He's got like hundreds of millions of followers. Like, he's not gonna.
We'll see what happens with this.
Yeah.
The movie isn't doing super hot right now. It only made like $6 million so far out of I think it was like $200 million budget or something crazy. But go check this out. This is brought to you by A24. Actually, I'm repping the shirt. I love A24. And actually, my fiance got a free ticket out of the movie, so thank you, A24, for that.
Shout out.
But I really think this is a movie that everyone should go see. The cinematography was fantastic.
Yes. The score?
Dude, the score was great.
The music,
great. The sound design. You felt the punches.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like, I'm definitely higher up on this movie than the average reviewer. This movie has not gotten the best reviews. I don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't see what it got on IMDb. I know it got like a 3.4 on Letterboxd, 7.1, which is like decent, but it's
a good movie.
Yeah. Could be a worse rating, but yeah, The Rock was great. Emily Blunt, I mean, I thought she
She was
played
really good. She
her
played the
character well.
crazy character very well.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I think she was valid in a lot. He was
No.
no? I don't know. I thought she was valid a little, and then towards the end, what happened was crazy.
Yeah,
Well, are we just jumping
she went
into
off the deep
spoilers?
end. Well, yeah, we're in spoiler talk here. I thought more was going to happen in the film.
Yeah,
Like stakes wise, like I thought somebody was going to die or
yeah,
somebody was going to have a heart attack, and they did fake us out though
yeah.
with the guy in the gym having that
Oh
heart. I don't
yeah,
know even exactly know what happened,
because in a
but they
typical
hit him with the steroids.
yeah, like this is based on a true story. A typical movie, it's like, you have this guy training you, and then I think like your trainer dies, and then right before your
Yeah,
big fight, like that's
yeah.
usually the thing that happens in like a fictional movie.
And this movie's not going to be Rocky, so don't go into this movie thinking you're going to see a Rocky movie.
No,
This is not that.
not at all.
Not even
But
close.
I think we could have guessed that. I knew either way, honestly, because the whole thing got to the end where he would have happened to fight his like best friend. Um, I thought it was going to get to that point, and
I
then
agree.
he was going to like maybe let the best friend win because I knew The Rock wasn't. I knew he had like how it had to end with him feeling what it's like to lose. So we jumped into spoilers right there.
Well, this is
It's okay.
spoiler review.
Okay, we're
Baby.
in spoiler review. Yeah. Um, yeah, it had a happier ending than I just had the Iron Claw expectations, I think,
I agree. I
going
had
going into it because the
yes.
first half was like it was showing his addiction
Oh, dude.
and it was like very sad. And
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to keep getting deeper. That's how Iron Claw got
Mm-hmm.
at least. But I mean, obviously the thing with his wife or his girlfriend
yeah.
was kind of dark, but nothing was really as bad as like that second part of the or that like first part of the movie.
And the movie actually brought a lot of anxiety to me and tension in the film, just with the
Mm-hmm.
fighting and the score really made me feel uneasy. Like there was a part of the film after he gets out of rehab that Emily Blunt's character's in that spin ride,
Oh
and she's
yes,
like moving around and going upside down, and I'm like, she's gonna die. Something's gonna happen here,
yeah. And then it
and
just
nothing
showed him on
happened.
the carousel, and
Yeah,
then
nothing happened. So they did a great job with building tension with the score. It really impressed me with that. Like I'm blown away by that.
that's a good point. Like they didn't do the typical things you would
No,
expect to
you didn't
happen.
hit the typical story beats, and I think that's something I appreciate. Is I was expecting, this happened, this to happen, and it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
And it's a relief, and it's doesn't it breaks form, which
yeah.
in sport films I think needs to be done more. We saw the movie
Mm.
F1 earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a fantastic film. Top 10 movies of or top 10 films of the year for me. But it was the typical
It was.
story of old man gets back in, has to teach the young rookie what to do, and then he ends up winning.
Yeah, which we love because I mean we
Yes.
don't get a ton of those, so that's why we appreciated F1. But like
Mhm.
you have to appreciate and give kudos to the director doing what they did with this one.
Yeah, dude. Like this was a good. It's a
Yeah.
great film.
There were now that you bring that up, so many things with that. Like when we thought the trainer was gonna die, like the whole point of that was to show like he gave him the drugs just to
Huh.
show like what that
And then he
does.
tossed it out right
Yeah.
away.
Or with his friends where his friend what was it, some Bader, that guy, the UFC guy, where he's
Mhm.
like, let's go have some fun. And then it was showing the fans. I thought it was gonna be I don't know if you thought anything was gonna happen there. I thought he was gonna try to like embarrass him or something, or like I thought something bad was gonna happen, but then it was
No,
just them like giving fans
yeah.
autographs and
I
stuff.
That's what I
Oh,
kind of
okay.
figured.
I thought he was gonna like ploy to get him hurt or
Oh
something,
gosh,
so he was
no,
gonna fight.
no. There were brothers there,
Yeah,
but what a fun film.
what a fun
The
film.
acting was fantastic. The chemistry. How did you feel about the chemistry between Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson? I mean,
I
I
thought it
could
was
feel the
good.
tension.
The tension, like it
Yes.
was so toxic with them two. Just like I don't know, they're like kind of gaslighting each other a
Oh
bit.
yeah, it's a
Like
horrible toxic relationship
yeah,
between the two of them.
and it's a tough but it goes into that's like the life of like somebody who's kind of famous like that. Like they had where it really blew up was that he didn't want her to like go with him to Japan, where it's
Mm-hmm.
like, are his feelings valid? Like maybe like some people just need to get away and be focused, but should you want your wife to be there with you?
And
Maybe.
it was definitely tough because I felt like he loved her, but he was so like hot and cold with her. I
Yeah,
think
he's
deep down he loves her, but he knew it wasn't going to work out
yeah.
because he said, "Hey, you got to leave." She goes off the deep end, tries to not do something good to herself, and he
Yeah.
wraps her up and hugs her, and I could felt that emotion. Like I felt so bad for him because he was so done, but yet he still loves her.
Exactly.
You could feel the emotion in this movie, man.
They actually did really well with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like it was just heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah. This was a sad film. Like thankfully, like we said, it ended good. Like he actually had, kept fighting in his
Hmm.
career, and then he actually ended up being with her for like another 6 years. They had a kid,
Hmm.
ended up getting divorced eventually, but
It was cool though, ending the film. We saw Dwayne Johnson's character throughout the film portraying Mark Kerr.
yeah,
At the end of the film, it flashes forward to 2025, and you see the actual Mark Kerr
right,
in a grocery store, and we see he's just a normal everyday guy now,
yeah,
and I think it really tied the film up nicely. And I was, throughout the movie, I'm like, what does this guy look like? Like, how close does he look to the Dwayne Johnson? They look pretty similar. They
yeah,
did a great job transforming Dwayne Johnson into Mark Kerr, not Dwayne Johnson playing a
yeah. The funniest moment though was when because they gave The Rock hair, which he's usually
character.
bald, but like getting ready for his last Grand Prix thing, they shaved his
Yeah,
head off and he looked like The Rock again. He still had like the makeup on, so he looked different, but he definitely looked more like
that's
himself.
funny. They made The Rock not look like The Rock, and then they made him look like The Rock, but with an
Yeah,
earring, so you couldn't tell the difference. It's
yeah.
like Superman. You take your glasses off, he's Superman. You put them on, Clark Kent.
No, I loved it.
Another thing I really loved about this film was the cinematography.
Okay.
Sometimes you felt like you were a fly on the wall between the two characters fighting, or you had a very intimate moment with them, training session, or they're just talking about stuff. Or, you felt like whenever Dwayne Johnson was going through those drug opioid things going on,
Yeah.
the camera kind of felt shaky.
Yeah.
There's one point that he got knocked out and he came back to reality, and the film, like the screen, looked like a 70s TV with the big lights and like the um, blown out lighting and stuff with it. It
Yeah.
was really such a cool film in
I
that regard.
know.
Like they did a great job editing, a great job with the cinematography. I
They should
have
definitely be nominated
this movie.
for
I know I'm super high on this movie, and I'll tell you where I think this sits the top movies of the year for me.
mhm.
But there's not really much I would change. There was 2/3 of the way through the film, I was like, something big is going to happen, and I need that to happen for me to bump it up to the next level. And that thing happens.
You think
Absolute cinema.
you think a thing happened? See, I thought it was kind of
Absolute
missing a
cinema.
big thing. What was the big thing?
The fight that they had,
Oh,
I
between
think they
him,
needed
Emily
that.
Blunt, and
They
The Rock.
needed that tension. It was building and
Oh,
building
okay.
and building, and it finally
It
erupted.
did blow up more than I thought, and I thought it was going to get even worse than it
I thought it
did.
was going to
But
get worse, but I'm glad it didn't.
yeah, I do actually appreciate that because that would have just been too sad of a movie.
Yeah. So,
But where you were talking about with the score too, like when it was getting ready for the one fight, when they did the national anthem,
mhm.
or they did the
Oh,
I don't know if it was the
dude.
Japan national anthem, the
Yeah.
guy on the guitar, like that was cool. And then I think they did the
The
American national anthem
American
with the
National.
harp, like,
Yes.
and it just kept showing like the Rock's character just like sitting there meditating, getting ready. It was a good like 3 to 4 minute
Yeah.
montage of that guy playing the guitar and then the girl on the harp. Like that was, I don't know. I just felt like I was in a
It
trance.
was
Like,
emotional.
yeah, it was good.
So I know we talked about the stuff that we loved. Is there anything you don't like or anything that you wish they changed?
Oh my gosh. I don't think so. Again, when it comes to like plot points, it's based on a true story. So if anything, I think they probably exaggerated some things. Like with the trainer, we thought like with him hurting himself there, they probably made that up. That probably never happened. Um, or with like his wife, we don't know how accurate any of that was with Emily Blunt's character, but I think that relationship, like they did that so well.
Yes.
Like you brought up a lot of good points.
If anything, I wish the movie was a little longer.
Yeah,
I felt like
2 hours. 2 hours was perfect.
I
Though.
could see like director's cut of this is gonna hit. I mean,
Yeah,
make this 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's gonna. The movie's fantastic as is, but just a few extra, a little bit longer sequences of some things. I'd love to see Mark Kerr's best friend's family
right.
get a little bit more background. Other than that, I mean, I really am impressed with the film. I'm really impressed with the film.
Yeah,
I know a lot of the critically, it's not been too hot though.
I don't understand.
I don't understand the from reviews I've seen.
Yeah,
Some people thought that the movie was kind of choppy in regard to 1 second you're in Japan, 1 second you're back in Arizona, 1 second he's fighting, 1 second he's back in
yeah.
Japan. It wasn't a it was a linear story, but they fast forwarded it to the important parts, which I liked that because it didn't feel like there was any fluff in the
No,
film.
exactly.
Like everything was necessary. I mean, there was not a like we're there for the story of what happened from 1997 to 2000.
Exactly.
We don't need
3
any.
years.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's kind of like the Iron Claw. That was a long movie, but that followed like four different brothers. So that just like there was a lot more to tell
mhm.
with that. I can't think of, like you said, maybe they could have explored more with like Bader's family, or I don't really know.
That's the only
I think
thing.
it was, yeah, because there weren't a lot of characters in this
No,
that
which
you,
I liked, and it didn't feel overblown with too many
yeah,
extra story like B and C stories that shouldn't be there.
yeah, because I honestly thought the ultimate thing was going to be him fighting his best friend, which that didn't end up happening. But like I think after watching it and seeing how it ended, like I'm actually glad it didn't go that way.
I agree,
It would have been cool, like it would have been good cinema, I guess, to see, but also it's like I'm kind of happy they didn't have to fight each other.
and it makes it less Hollywood in my opinion
Yeah,
because you don't always win, and sometimes winning isn't winning the championship; it's winning your own personal goals.
right.
And I feel like he won at the end. He's still
He
alive.
did.
He's clean from what I understand, from all of his drugs and whatnot. He's out of that toxic relationship.
Hmm.
He's just, living life now.
Yeah,
And I think that's the end goal is just being happy. We got deep
it's a
there.
good message.
We got deep there.
Just be happy.
Just be happy.
Yeah,
So, like I said, critically hasn't done great. Go out and see this movie.
100%.
I mean, you'd be silly not to watch this. This is if you just sit down for 2 hours and three
Especially in
minutes
the
of your
theater.
life.
Yeah,
It was a spectacle to see in the theater.
100%. Yeah.
So
I
I'm
think
impressed with it.
Yeah, we'll give our ratings here. I think you can already tell where Trevor's leaning, but I
All
don't
right.
know. We'll see. We'll see what you give it. You want to go
You
first or
go
me?
first.
All right. So right now, you've given a lot of good. This is the first time we talked about it too. We
Mm-hmm.
like to not talk before the reviews too much. So you brought up a lot of good things. This movie, I think, is going to sit well with me.
Yes.
Right now, I have it at a 4 out of 5. Again, it's the acting was good. I love the UFC too. Like I'm a fan, so to kind of see the origins of it, because it started around they were some of the pioneers
Yeah,
of
that
this, at
mixed
least.
martial art BBJ.
Yeah, but of the UFC, like this
Oh,
was
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
ultimate fight. This was the UFC, right?
Correct.
Even though they were in Japan, so I'm still a little bit confused about all that. But um, I was really looking forward to this, and it did not disappoint. I will say.
This
So let's hear yours.
no, what do you out of 10?
Well, I said a
Oh, you said
four,
four,
four out
four
of
to five.
five,
Okay.
so 8 out of 10 technically.
So I'm gonna give this. What do we think? What do we think here? It's a 5-star review, 5 out of 5 from Trevor. 10
Five out
out
of
of
five,
10 on
10 out of 10.
IMDb.
Not a
5,
9.5.
not a
10 out of
9.5. This, I know I've said this in the past. but I'm officially stating this is my favorite movie of 2025.
Wow, what did that dethrone?
Favorite movie?
Sinners? Weapons?
What was it? Probably Weapons. Because Sinners, F1,
F1 was big.
Weapons, and One Battle After Another. I mean,
yeah, One Battle After Another. Yeah. We didn't do a review on that, but like that
I feel
was...
like I'm missing something, but
but those were some big ones.
But
wow.
I truly... Oh, what was our... well, that was a good movie, the Paul Thomas Anderson film. This...
Phoenician Scheme?
No,
Wes,
it wasn't
Wes
that.
Anderson? Oh.
No, Paul Thomas Anderson. What's his face? Darren Aronofsky. Caught Stealing.
Caught Stealing.
That was a good movie. But really, like, this blew me away. This is a rewatchable movie. If I could get this on 4K disc tonight, go pick it up at Target, I would do it in a heartbeat.
I do want to see this movie again.
I want to rewatch
like Iron Claw. Did not want to watch that again.
Correct. Like, I want to watch Iron Claw now.
Right.
After I watch this. And you know what's funny? Iron Claw is A24.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So go watch this. Please go see this. We're not sponsored by this movie, but go watch it. This is a story that needs to be seen and heard. So
I agree.
Go check it out. This is a 5 out of 5, baby. Come on now.
4 out of 5, but I could see it being a grower for me.
And my fiance actually loved this movie as well.
Yeah.
She said that was a fantastic movie. So, ladies out there, go see it. I mean, it's The Rock.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to see shirtless Rock?
Exactly. He looked crazy. Dude looked in this movie.
Like the Hulk.
Yeah, he was crazy. I wasn't expecting it. I know he's a big guy, but I mean he's old too.
He looked menacing.
Yeah.
But hopefully he's all good. I know he's back down to being skinny.
Yeah,
he's
I saw
skinny now, so hopefully it's good for his health and everything. But go check this movie out. 5 out of 5. My favorite film of the year. Dang. And just from what I wasn't expecting this to be my favorite film of the year from what I've seen in reviews. But this is
it's up
number
there.
1.
Wow.
So go check this out. If you like this review, if you hated this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what your favorite film of the year is so far. Yeah, I'm interested to see.
I'm interested to see what people say. I don't think a lot of people will agree with you. We might even get some hate comments. That's okay. Hate, love, whatever.
Bring it on, baby. We love it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up here soon. Stay tuned. You'll like it. All right. Thank you guys. As always, I'm Trevor.
And I'm Michael.
Have a great one. And we'll see you at the movies.
All right. Peace.